G'day viewers. Didn't let it get to 1. Should be having voice go out, looks like it. And let's get back into the game. We are on day 3 of our little adventure with TSD. And I thought, since we're playing steam trains, wear me steam hat. That's what I actually wear on the real railway. Now, what I'm hoping is that we've got a bunch of I am okay. Didn't get much sleep last night. Spent most of it in the emergency room with my other half. But that's life, isn't it? All right, we will plonk our carriages on the back of that. So let's just spin this fella, as you do. And what I'm hoping is that we've got some stuff. Yeah, we've got Stenzel and we've got Ella Bridge. So this is all the stuff we ordered to build the bridge yesterday. Yesterday in game time. Wasn't yesterday in play time. It was about 2 days ago. There's a lot of stuff for the bridge. I wonder if I should run a double header. I don't even know if you can run a double header. Oh yeah, she'll be okay. Looks like we've only got the one industry and everything else is for the bridge. Okay, fair enough. Good stuff. What should we do then? We should probably put our train together, shouldn't we? So we'll put our passenger carriages and caboose on the back. And Stenzel, isn't that here? Kind of think Stenzel's here. Let's just have a look. I think Stenzel's the one just over behind the train. So if we just click on it, left click, there we go. And go to operations, Stenzel. We've got a boxcar at Stenzel, and yeah, it's at Whittier, which is just up the road. So we're probably going to have to get this fella out, I imagine. So he's empty, so he's going to want to go back to the interchange. Look at the operations. So we're going to have a little bit of shunting and mucking around to do. That's okay. What about the one up there? Oops, just took my cursor off the game for a moment there. What about this one? Oops, too far. Now, is this one empty? So that one's not ready to go yet. So we're going to leave that one there. And we'll worry about the others when we get there. So let's just go back down to where we were and let's get stuff set up. Nice morning here. Good quality sky. And we want to put that onto... reverse that one because we want to... No, we don't. Maybe a duffer. Don't want to reverse that. Don't want to reverse that at all. Want to normal it. Alright. This one we also want to have normal because we want it to be on the straight. Alright, we're going to try some stuff too. Some stuff I saw someone else do. So let's make sure our points are set up here. We will want a coal and water as well because we didn't at the end of the day yesterday, so we should do it now. Those are all set properly. What I want to do, I want to pop up here. And there we go. So if I tell our man down there, and orders, and I just go forward, road, here he comes. Is he going to come out? Yep. Now the other guy's not actually in Steam yet, and I don't know how to get the other guy in Steam, so we'll just go with one loco today. I've got to learn how to do that. So it looks like our happy little mate's coming out, and he should stop when he gets to there. This is the theory anyway. Now I'm actually going to want him to stop before that because I want him to stop to put water in. go closer than that, huh? I don't think that's close enough. So what if I go into yard mode and I go half a car forward? Will you do it? Or do I have to get rid of the fusee? Nah, I have to get rid of the fusee. Alright, I needed to put that further up then. That's fine. So we'll just get rid of that now. Yeah, you move up half a car. We'll be all good. I reckon that'll be about just the right spot. Or it'll be too far. Where are you going? That wasn't half a car. Alright, we'll do it ourselves. Select. Why haven't I got a driving thing? Select. That one. Right. There we go. Alright, backwards. Brakes off. Oh, I'm back, mate. About a metre. For me, SI, it is 5:30. Just coming on to. You know, I could have sworn I put that in back gear. Why won't you go into back gear? And why won't your brakes come off? I'm confused. Didn't I release him? Oh, manual, sorry. There we go. There we go. I'm just being a dummy. Alright, here we go. And a whole lot of independent brake. Is that going to be enough? No. Hatch is open. No, no, no. Come back. I want you to pull down. I don't think you're far enough back. I think that's the problem. Go on, driver. You stuffed it up. Alright, let's see if that'll work. Oh, maybe I did actually coal and water it. I think it comes down by itself, so maybe it'll be full. Yeah, we're full. Yeah, no, don't worry about the coal and water then. Don't worry about it. She's all good, mate. Alright. Now, the other thing I think you can do, and this could end badly, because I kind of think if I give him some orders, and I go road, and I go forwards, and I go 5 mile an hour because I don't want him to hit real hard, I think he'll actually go and couple up all by himself. So let's go see. Here he comes. Oh, let's speed him up a bit first up, just to get him down here faster. He's a bit of a ball terror anyway. Actually, I think he's slowing down, so he could actually be going to do what I think he's going to do, which is just couple up to this train. Now, I don't know for sure, though. Oh, yeah. So he's recognised he's close, and he's slowed down to 5 mile an hour. He's put a little bit of brakes on. He's not stopping, is he? I think he's stopping, so he's not going to couple up to the train at all. He's just going to stop. Or is he? No, he's released. And applied again. Ah, he's stopped. Yeah, alright. Let's plonk him into yard mode then. And reverse. Yeah, 20 cars. Come on back. Here he comes. I kind of like the concept of having an AI driver because it gets rid of some of the grindy. But out on the road, I'm going to want to drive. But this could be handy when switching. Could be. You're just going to couple up, you're just going to go bang. Well, you're just going to go bang. Alright. Coupler's open. Not sure if they coupled up or not, to be honest. Oh, let's just say stop. Maybe they did. Let's go in close. Now, I think I saw someone, if you can shift click, control click. I thought there was a way to do these easier, but I guess not. Alright, so we should have everything coupled up. Let's get it on. So we want you to go, let's go into road mode. Forwards, not backwards, forwards. Which way are you going to go? Can't go anywhere because you haven't released the brakes. Can you move or not? So I'm wondering if that actually coupled up properly or not before. I'm not sure. I'm beginning to think no. Let's stop him. Let's just go in and open that up, or close it rather. And uncouple that. You know what it'll be. I've got handbrakes on. I hope those couplers don't pull apart now. Alright, which cars have got handies on? Wonder how many cars they put handbrakes on. He's got it on. How about you? He's off. That one's 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 off. I reckon we can safely assume all the others are off. Alright, this time for sure, Ollie. You go, good man. That's looking a bit more promising. Well, yeah, that worked really well. Really well indeed. Alright, let's pop him back in manual mode. You know, I didn't think they coupled, but I was willing to give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's whack him properly this time. Alright, that's a bit better. Put on the independent brake. Now did it couple? Yeah, I think so. Now I got told there's a way to make the angle clocks open just with a quick command, but it doesn't seem to actually do it. Oh, it's closed. I want open. I closed you. Well, that wouldn't help either. Alright. It's pumping up me train. It's trying to anyway. Pumping up the brake pipe. It'll slowly release now. You can see all of the brake markers are all red. Just leave it pumping up the train. It will be fine soon. This must be new in this patch that it takes ages to pump up the train, because I don't think it did before. Greetings to the other people viewing. You're always welcome to do this. Chat in the chat. Does appear that my brakes are now off. Fantastic. Alright, you go on ahead. Just wanting to go far enough ahead to clear that switch and then we'll stop him. Take the whole set back. Hello, Rail of Illinois. 3-step didn't exist in this time frame, sunshine. Get rid of those labels too. They're a bit boring. Bit of a heavy load, I'm betting. But he seems to be coping okay. What's left here? Couldn't be much. No, not much at all. Not sure how fast he'll actually break. So let's just tell him to stop. I don't think he's going to clear the switch if I do that. Let's go a bit further forwards. Oh, he braked really hard, didn't he? He's pumping the pipe back up. I don't need to make you look like a fool, Rail of Illinois. You're pretty good at it by yourself. I'd suggest a couple of sounds are probably from Railroads Online, where they most of the devs came from. All right, let's chuck you over. And we'll have to go into yard mode for this. How far do we reckon? 20 cars? Yeah, 20 cars. Reverse, and back you come. Sounds like he's doing his job up there. The clouds look a bit strange. Clearly the sun's coming up. Hopefully, yeah, he's got handbrake on. What about the caboose? They both have handbrakes on. That's good. Back you go and get our passenger train. And we'll take the whole lot forward to Whittier, and they can start loading up their happy little people at Whittier while we do a bit of shunting. Because we've got to get that empty carriage out, and we've got to put our other one in. So there'll be a little bit of mucking around there. We also want to make sure that we don't have the empty carriage on our train. Oh, you're going a bit quick. Going a bit quick. Alright, you'll figure it out. Bang. Fine. You can stop now. Oh, he has stopped. Good. 20 cars wasn't a bad thing, though, eh? He didn't actually hit that very hard. I think that was fine. Just a bit of luck. Anyway, let's go pop our little glad hands together. Open up our cock. Pop up here and open up our other cock. Come on. There we go. And handbrake. Let's go into the caboose. And now we need to go up the front because we're ready to go to Whittier. What was the purpose? Economics. Door open. Be careful doing that. Bloody hobos will get in. Alright, little locomotive number 3. It's time to earn your biscuits. Get my chair. Just remembered all my windows and everything from yesterday. That's good. Alright then. Let us get underway. So we want to go into forwards gear. Oh, I'm not controlling you yet, am I? Operations, equipment, car, select. And we'll follow you as well. Alright, let's see if I can remember how to do this. So it's, yeah, zoom that in. Forwards. No, you don't want to go forwards? Why not controlling this one? That's right. Select. Why can't I go into forwards? What's wrong with you? I've selected him. Is he not in manual mode? All right, now we'll be going. Out of here, you. Why don't we watch him from the through the shed? Can we? Ooh, he's struggling. Give him a bit more throttle. Don't think we're going to see him anyway. Come on. You can do it. You did it before when your little engineer friend was on there. So you're going to do it for me too. I don't care how hard you have to work. Get out of here. Go on. Piss off. J for headlights? Yes. What about some class lights? Class lights on? Doesn't mind put the class lights on. There we go. That's not a bad view. Oh, look at that. Wheels that aren't close to us are turning. Oh, no, they're not. I just saw them start. So watch the wheels closely. You'll actually see them start turning when they get close to you. Strange axle, aren't they? Quite thick around the bearings, and then they get quite thin in the middle. This one's better. Nice thick axle. We've got a mixture of different axles on the same car. That's interesting. Keep it moving. Doing good. Maybe not that much. Out there, I think. Hello, Brad MacArthur. Yeah, I'm giving it a bit of a crack. It's a bit quiet on the other front. That one. I didn't do that. It's never here. Can't I just do what I want to do? Come on. There we go. I knew you could do that. They've included Control 0 now to go into the cab. So it's the same key that Train Sim Classic and TSW use. So we cruise along. Do we have steam pressure yet? No, we're still on 0, so the update hasn't done anything with steam pressure. There was a little bit of an update the other day. Get that open. Probably won't open that window, we just get covered in soot. It's our skeleton log cars and our little sawmill sitting off into the sunrise there. Hello Daniel, how are you? Getting the band back together, it seems. It's left me behind. Whatever. Let's go with the train. What are we doing on this side? Oh look, it's got a compressor now. Yay! It doesn't just have the sounds of a compressor, it's actually got one. Yay! And you know what else it's got? It's got pipes for the injector. Shiny pipes. Things are happening. She's working pretty hard, this little girl. Which way did we leave these points yesterday? I hope we left them normal. I think we did, yes, we did. Because I don't want to be spinning this around on the wire. Speaking of mugs of tea, here's one I prepared earlier. I don't think there was anybody actually watching when I said this is actually one of my railway hats. This is the one I light up in, which is why it's covered in crap. I could have worn the clean one, but I didn't. And why have I got this on? Because it's a bloody hot day here and I'm sitting under the air conditioner and my head got cold, so I put on my hat. Seemed fair to me. There's a little warning that we're coming up on a station. So this one might be a whistle board as well. Cheers. Let's give it a proper whistle then. You can't get it to that little whoop at the end. How are these points set? That's all right to me. It's coming up to our little station up here at Whittier. Don't think I need to worry about the 25 speed limit so much. I'm struggling to do 12. We're going to pull all the way forwards until our passenger car is actually in the platform. How many cars do you reckon we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. Go ahead, 10 cars. I don't want to follow you anymore. Unfollow. There we go. I unfollowed him. Now, hopefully, he will pop our little... I think he'll stop a little bit early for the passenger car, so we'll probably want to give him a few more cars, I think. Maybe another 5? What do you think? Another 5? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's just give him 10 and we'll tell him where to stop. Mr. AI will use the bell if he wants to. He doesn't seem to feel like it. He does occasionally. Oh, look at that. He used the cylinder cocks. Nice. Got some nice little god rays happening there, peeking through the forest. Excuse me. How is everybody? Discovered today that my father-in-law has COVID, and of course I spent Sunday with the bloke, so... Sounds like he's slowing down, doesn't it? But I want to stop him anyway. You can stop now. You don't care, do you? Alrighty. Now, is that going to be close enough? We're going to go to Ella. Is it loading? Yep, it's loading, so it's close enough. Good-o. Let's go way up the front because we want to take this, but not this. And we want to go to Stenzel. So let's just pop a handbrake on this fella. Pop a handbrake on this fella. Did you notice he stopped with the independent? So many people tell me off for doing that, and the AI does it. I tell you, the keys are a bit tight. Oh, come on. Why is that so sensitive? Am I zoomed in or something? Maybe that's the trouble. I know what it is. I'm not walking. I want to walk. There we go. This is better. I was on the silly fly camera thing, which is a bit manky, I have to say. I really don't like that camera. Alright, Mr. Sunshine, you go ahead. And let's just go 20 cars ahead. That should get you somewhere up around the bend up there. Meanwhile, let's go set some stuff up around here. So that one's fine. This one's the way we left it yesterday. We don't want it that way though. And this one we want to set into that siding. So we're going to have to push in there and get that car, pull it out, put it over there somewhere. Excuse me. There is a bit of COVID around at the moment. Better go catch up with him. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll pop a... Let's just pop a fusee there. Boop. Just to stop him before he hits the road. Has he gone far enough, do you reckon? I don't reckon. I don't reckon he's gone past the points yet. No, he hasn't. Go ahead, another 20. Meanwhile, I'll run faster than you can move, because I'm like that. And I'll charge up here to the points. In fact, I don't think there's any limits in your supplies of fusees, so what about I just chuck another one down there? And then we can just tell him to go on the road and just go up 15. And here he comes. Let's get rid of this. You'll see him come charging around the corner and he'll just keep going until he gets near the fusee. You'll be fine. Don't think I've got it because... I did a COVID test yesterday. Seemed okay. Hopefully I haven't, because other half was there too, and of course she was in hospital last night for something else, so we don't want to infect everybody, do we? It'd be an impolite thing to do. Alright, he's going to keep going for a little while. He should clear the points, I think, which is what we need him to do. Let's step that back. Very good. Now let's just come and jump on here. I think you just run up to it. There we go. Lovely. So we can bring his orders screen back up. And we want you to go reverse, and you can go 15. Why not? Off you go. You're allowed to go through these points at 15 mile an hour, I think. See, he does ring the bell sometimes, Rails. We go. It's the cool thing about being able to tell the thing what to do like this is you can be a shunter. Which is kind of cool. And have our bloke take care of everything. That sunlight effect does look nice. Get some more releases of other things, I will probably reduce the frequency of this one down a little bit and just keep it playing out, because there are other things on the way, not very far off, so we've plenty to look at. And I believe if you watch the roadmap on Tuesday, you'll find out what they are. And in fact, if you watch and you freeze frame, he held it up twice. That you'll actually know what they are, because JD held up a little card twice with the community teasers written on it. So go watch the video. It's on their channel. and then you'll know what's coming up. I just stopped him because I don't know about you, I wouldn't want to be holding onto the side of a carriage going 15 mile an hour through a set of points, so I just popped him down to 10. He's slowing down anyway because he's seen the fusee. He should stop for that. Appears to be. I could jump off now and go and get rid of it, I suppose, but that's fine. We'll just let him come to a stand. So I couldn't actually figure out why he had fusees in the game, but it suddenly makes sense when you consider it with the AI. It's just a cool thing. Now, I suppose I could, if I wanted to, and still reverse. Let's go 10 cars, see how you go. But I could leave that empty car in place and take both empties out tomorrow. But I'm not going to do that. Got some weird fisheye action happening again. I think my zoom's a bit wonky. Stop. Clunk. Perfect. Now, I'm not actually going to bother putting the air through, but let me just release his handbrake. Cylinder's already fine. So, let's get back with our little loco man and say, you go ahead. 20. And that should get you clear of the points. So, we'll just head up to the points now and get ready to change them. Because I'm going to stick that car over here and I'm just going to leave it sitting there for the rest of the day. So I just want to get it out of the industry track though, because I don't need it in there. Now the oil tanker I clicked on before, the one all the way up there, that appears to be not ready. So its destination hasn't changed yet. Let's just get you back. Since we gave you some orders, you can stop now. Change these points. And do we need to change these ones as well? No, fine. Alrighty, you can come back. We'll just come back 10. That should put him in about the right spot. And we'll drop that car off and leave him there. There's little icons warning me that I don't have ankle cocks correct and brakes connected, which is fine. It's perfectly acceptable to shunt without air. There he is. Alright, that's quite far enough. So just whack him on to stop. And when he does, we will hopefully not foul the main line. We don't want that. Thank you. Alright, pop the handbrake on. Pop these couplers. And go, you. Go 10 ahead. See you later, young man. Let's do what you'd never actually do at a real railway and run across in front of him. You have that strange... There we go, I think that's the right zoom. He doesn't whistle for roads, which makes me a bit sad. Alright, you can stop now. Reverse. 10. Love the way he shunts at 15 mile an hour. The top speed on the line that I operate on is 15 mile an hour, so the fact that he shunts at 15 mile an hour disturbs me a little bit. I think they've made the wheels turn a little bit further out, which is a good thing. off down here anyway, because we need to uncouple him when he gets down here into the platform. Yeah, another 5, come on. Take your time, mate, it's alright, we got all day. No problems here. It's very hard to judge car lengths in this game because of the weirdo things it does with zoom. Oh, the wheels stopped going around. Oh, look at that. Doesn't get better than that. Let's pop the handbrake on. And let's just get up here and shut some cocks. I'm going to leave his cock open because I want to lose the air. Where do you reckon you're going? Hey? Where do you reckon you're going? Where are you going? Stop. Forward. You probably just go... We didn't put a fusee up there, did we? Did we put a fusee up there? We did. Road. See you later, sunshine. Have fun up there. Actually, you know what we should do? Smart. Go with him. I actually thought I opened that. Hopefully by now our passengers have loaded up, but we'll check that before we go. And we'll go run up to Ella. More coal now than when we left. Or was it 5.4 before? For some reason I had it in my head it was 4 point something. Probably wrong though. So I could push this train up to Ella because we're going to have to push this train once we get to Ella. But that's okay. We'll just do some mucking around up there. It'll be fine. I'd even race up there once, so I'd give this guy his head and go set the yard up. Good to see the steam engine models progressing a little bit. Makes me happy. Slow down soon because, you know, jumping off at 15 mile an hour is not a good idea. Just rip your ankles off. Yeah, he's slowing down now. I'm comfortable enough to jump off at the switch stand. And we'll flip that over. Now, what we have to do is tell him to stop, which he's going to do anyway because the fusee's here. I don't know if you can go past a fusee yourself. No idea about that. Alright, let's jump up here. And back we go. Reverse 20. Doing that, why don't we pop the map open? Let's have a bit of a look. What are we going to do at Ella? And we do have a runaround track. There's our bridge that's missing, so we need to replace that. Little stations on the main line here, which is good, because we can leave our carriages sitting there while we draw the rest of the train ahead. It doesn't really matter into which track we draw them ahead, so we'll draw them up on the main line. Then we will run our loco back around, push that stuff out to the bridge, and I think we left some carriages at Ella yesterday, so they may even be ready for us. Oh, come on, keep going. Going up there, Sunshine, Mr. Invisible AI. Train, so we'll want to stop him relatively soon, but I think we can probably go back about probably another 10 to be honest. It does seem to override, so it doesn't add up. So if you've told him 20 and then you click 10, it goes another 10. It doesn't go 30, which is probably a good thing. Another 5. The idea is to get the bridge built to get access to the next part of the railway. We can actually buy our way into the first part of the railway now, but I don't know about you. I want to see what's out there. That's fine. Let's keep you going, though. That oil car's shinier than it used to be, you know. That'll do. Big bonk. Crunch. Perfect. All right. Let's go and hook these up and get ready to go. Did they couple? I think they did. All right. Now, I think we only put on the one handbrake, didn't we? It's on this car. Release the hounds. We better put some brakes on so we don't roll away. And probably put it back into mid-gear too. That's a smart thing to do. Because then she can't accidentally drive away. Let's go and see if we've picked up all our passengers. I imagine after this very long time we have. So there's 28 more waiting in the station, but the train is indeed full. So let's go. I've only got one passenger car. I don't have enough money to buy another one. I'm not even sure if I should buy another one at this point. Now, from what I've seen of the AI so far, it's kind of useful, but I really would like to have a bit more control over what's going on. Let's go. And we do want to follow this one. Right, let's watch you get moving. That purple thing says we've got a handbrake on. Did I put on 2 handbrakes? Don't open the door. I did. Donkey. There we go. That's better. Come on, little unit. You can do it. You can do it. It's amazing how it doesn't struggle at all when the AI is driving it. Must have been a lot of large passengers got in at the back there and made this train heavier because we got rid of a boxcar that was pretty heavy. There we go. Now we're getting there. Let it pick up a little bit more speed and then we'll move the reverser back just a touch. Might be nicer on the other side where the sun's shining on it. There we go, that's pretty shiny. That looks nice. Don't know why I'm bothering to conserve steam. It's not as though it actually counts it or anything. I do kind of assume that it uses it in the calculation for how much fuel you're using. Look at those wheels that aren't going round. It does irk me a little bit that the wheels don't go round. Should the wheels go round, people? Now that I've got the reverser back towards mid-gear, it's safe to use a bit more power. Get her up to speed for Ella. You won't have to worry about slowing down for the curves, that's for sure. Now what I do need to do, I think, is learn how to steam up the second one so that I can run double headers. Once you get hold of signals, which is rather a way down the game, I think. Is it this one? This one? Company? Railway. Locations. Milestones. There we go. Milestones is what I want. So as we open up these things, we eventually get down to signals, and we can have signals on our line, and then we can tell the AI to just drive, because it'll stop when it gets to the signal. That'd be a good thing. We don't have to drive all the trains all the time then, so some of the grinding will become automatic. Do I detect that it's got smoke and steam coming out of the funnel now? Because that's a new colour. That's not just pure white anymore. That makes me happy. Coming into the slow corners, nothing to worry about though, because we're only doing 21 miles an hour. To Ella. It's not the longest railway in the world, this one. It's about 2.5 miles long. I think that sound transition was a little less abrupt. I think they've done some work on the sound. So we've got pipes in a loco, we've got smoke, and we've got sound, and none of these things were in the release notes for the patch. We are actually approaching the speed limit. It's 30 through here. I don't think they've done a lot of work on the scenery as yet. I don't think that's really changed much. Pretty happy with the smoke. Although it's not clearing as the fire burns out. That would be good. I don't know what that can do. We're not far off it. We're in the 30 zone now. And we're going too fast. Oh no. That's because we're going downhill a little bit, aren't we? Only going a little bit too fast though. It shouldn't bother it too much. So who else has actually picked up the game? That don't go round. Here's our advance warning coming up for Ella. The S for station, or S for stop, stupid. S for slow down. S for shit, man, you're going too fast. But we generally aren't far off, so let's just cut off. And when you do cut off, it's perfectly acceptable to go back into full forward gear. Let the people know we're coming. And let's put on a little bit of brake application. I'm glad she's gotten over it. A bit more of a brake application. Probably a lot more of a brake application because we're going to have to back up. Sails straight through the station, full Nebworth. Yeah, it's heavier than I thought, and I think maybe they've changed the braking just a little bit. Now, what about these cars over here while we're waiting? Let's just have a look at them. Operations, so that's completed. It wants to... It still doesn't say it wants to go back to the interchange, whereas that other one actually did say it wanted to go back to the interchange. Is the train ever going to stop, you reckon? Yeah. So they're still being unloaded. They're not ready. That's okay. We've got our little man up there. So let's go taking off up here after him. Whee! So we need to select our little locomotive. Orders, yard, reverse, 20. Back you go. Bring him back here into the station because all the passengers in the station are going, what the? Did you forget us? And they're probably all a little bit worried going, what about that bridge? That bridge isn't there, is it? It's alright. It's not a problem. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. It's not a problem. Just warning all the people that aren't there. But half the stuff in this game is invisible. At this point he's still accelerating, so he's not thinking he's not got to stop anywhere. I did only say 20 cars, didn't I? It feels like it's been more. Oh, he's slowing down now. I think we need another 5 though. Is that going to put it in the platform, do you think? It's going to be close. Maybe 2 more. I do like how the brakes gradually release through the train. I appreciate that. That's a good simulation. It hasn't gotten as far as simulating pissing away the air or gradients at this point. But we can hope that might come. I reckon that'll do there. Let's have a look at this one. Let's put a handbrake on there. Let's put a handbrake on the caboose. Back onto here and tell them that we're going to Whittier while all the people get out. And we have to go back up here because we're going to have to jump out. It's on, isn't it? Good. Because we need to uncouple this set. Pretty sure everything we've got is for the bridge, so it's fine. Let's get into a spot where we can actually see this angle crock, shall we? There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's dump the air out. That's a smart thing to do. Coupler open, and I need to select him up all the way up there. See if I can get him. There we go. Gotcha. Orders. Forward. Yard. 5 cars? Probably do. Oh, excellency. Congratulations. Well done. 3 minutes of fun and about 28 years of punishment. Who said that? Did I say that? I didn't say that. That's good news. I got $60 for 60 fares. That's not so bad, actually. That's everybody's saying that that's a lot more money in freight, but to be honest, I don't think so. It's probably about the same. All right, we'll just leave him to his own devices. And we'll go shooting up the front. Yeah, I know. Behave yourself. Let's apply a handbrake on this. Now I'm going to be naughty. I'm going to bottle the air. Come on. Yeah, stand on top of the coupler. That's a good, safe thing to do. Perfect. All right. Get back onto the train. See you later, young fella. You bugger off up there to those points. Actually, we should go with you. Oh, you're very smart. I'm sitting on the HUD again today, aren't I? Let's just move me a little bit. There we go. That's better. Hope these points are set straight. Don't know if the AI will run through points. Let me stop it anyway. Let's jump off and go look. And the points are not set straight. And that answers the question. Will the AI run through points? No, it won't. And it's accelerating again, so it will not run through points. Oh, that's fantastic. So, to make it stop somewhere, you can set the points against it before you get signals. Ooh. Come on, 2 more cars, keep going. Surely you can tell you're just sitting in the middle of a set of points. You're not very smart, young fella. Yeah, you get out of here. That should be far enough. Alright, now we can jump on the back. Actually, you know what I want to do? I'm not actually sure how far it is to this bridge site, and I don't want to push all my carriages into the canyon. Let's just have a quick run around here. So it's speed 30. Caution, no bridge. Gunk. So if I push my train through there, it's not going to go well, is it, with no track up there? Alright. So this is fine. Just jump back in the cab and go reverse. 20. Go and do the Jack and Rose thing up here on the tender. But there's only one of us. go down into the township of Ella. Ella. More junior burger. Easy grips open the throttle. That fireman had beat that bloke over the back of his head with his shovel. Next points are set to go back to the main, which is fine. How fast is he going? No, he's stopping, it's fine. Just don't want him to go too far and run into the garage, because I don't want to couple that up and take it with us. But he is going to stop, so that's fine. Let's jump out so we can go set the points when he clears them, which he won't just yet. Come on, back you go. 2 more. Where's the point lever? Must be over here. Doesn't really worry me if he does couple up with the carriage, but I don't really want him to. Stop there. Alright, go forward. 2 cars. Probably want a bit more than 2, but you know, that's fine. Keep coming. Come on then, big boy. Do you know what's funny? If you're in the Discord for the game and you go, big boy, the little bot pops up and goes, no, big boy. Big boy, not allowed. Now, at the other end of this train, we have got an angle cock open, so we're going to have to go running up there. Or did we bottle it? No, we bottled it, didn't we? It's all right. But let's just release this brake while we're here. Release. And did we bottle it? Yeah, we did. All good. Okay, let's jump up there and go. Oh dear. We let go of the bloody locomotive, didn't we? That's the tender. Oh, let's get on loco. There he is. Okay, orders. Yard. Forward. 20. And let's just go and jump on here. There we go. So the shunter will be waving him on. Wavy, wavy. Wavy, wavy. Do I know the price of the game pack from Skyhook? I do, but I don't know if it's been announced. I'm not sure. Was it in their article? I'm not sure. Let me have a look at the Skyhook. Have a look at their announcement. I think they did actually. News. Cargo line volume 1 petroleum. Looks like we're still going okay on the train here. Final points. It arrives on December the 12th. More. But I don't see a price. I don't see a price in the article, so I don't want to give it to you because I'll get in trouble. Sorry, my apologies. If you want to read the article, let me pop a link to the article in here. You can certainly read the article. I did actually pop it up as a news thing the other day. Oh, switches against. Off we go. Move it, Sonny. Let's go. Actually, if I put a fusee at the end of the lineup there, will it just stop by itself? I suppose it would. Could do that. We're doing this now. Next time we come up here, we'll do that. I might put a fusee in front of it, actually, so I can just send the train up there later. So when we cut it off, I'll dump one in front of it. What I'd be pretty safe in saying is go and look at other gameplay and scenario packs, because, you know, they're all about the same price. They vary a little bit. A couple of dollars here and there, or a couple of pounds here and there, or a couple of euros here and there, depending on your currency of favour. More power. I'll be curious, actually. See the little status thing down in the bottom right-hand corner there. I'll be curious to see if it knows about the end of the track. And I believe it takes, I think, 2 or 3 days to build the bridge, including the assorted deliveries. So the status thing still says it's got clearance. Just give it another 20. See, I'm beginning to wonder if it knows about the end of the track. End of track, it does. Ooh. Doesn't seem to be doing a lot about stopping though, so I think I'm going to stop him. See, he says he's definitely getting the 323 Birmingham one. Oh, we can go back another 5. Getting the 323 Birmingham one, Centro one for £4.99. I can't complain with that. Look, I tend to agree that it's not. It's the same train. It's got a few little mods to it. Could you make that livery yourself? Yeah, hell, of course. Of course you could. Do you want to go to all that trouble? I don't. But what I reckon you're paying for is, well, there's the bear for a start. Am I supposed to tell you about the bear? I think so. I think that's fine. But there's also the fact that you get some scenarios. So that's pretty cool. I don't know how close we have to put these. You know, if I was workers, I'd want them up close. But would I want them up on this thing with drops on either side? You know, probably not. But anyway, he'll do his thing soon enough. That'll do ya. Alright, let's put a handbrake on that one. Let's put a handbrake on that one. I didn't hear it go ching ching though. They are all supposed to come here, aren't they? Yep. I'm wondering if we brought it up far enough. If we don't hear the ching ching, then I know we didn't. Alright, let's put a handbrake here. Is that handbrake applied? No, I didn't select the car. Apply. Apply. Let's go and unhook Behemoth. get him to pull back half a car and jump on, go with him. Hello, Veith Bitty. How are you? Now, I didn't hear the ching-ching of getting paid then. But let's have a look. Because it should say completed. Completed, yep. So I didn't hear the ching-ching noise, though. But that's fine. So they're all here. We've dumped all the shit for them to make the bridge. So hopefully they'll do it. Meanwhile, let's get up in old Heavy Harry. And let's get him to head back. Come on. Come on. Come on. Select the train. Select the train. Right. Back you go. Actually, you know, we could just drive. Why don't we just drive? Stop being lazy. My voice is breaking up. No, usual distance to the mic, it's here. Microphone. Oh, actually, I'm... No, about normal level. Maybe? What's that? Is that better? What's possible? No, I can see it is ducking, so I was just thinking it's possible that I've not set the sound to duck with this game, but I have. Back we go. Now, I think we did check those other carriages. Let's just make sure whether they've been loaded or not. And if not, we'll piss off down to the other end of the line. Oh, it fell off. We're going to do a bit of an unorthodox move here because we're going to propel. Are we going to propel? No, we're not. Forget I said anything. What about these little box cars over here? What are we doing with those? So yeah, when that says destination for the East Whittier, I'll know they want to be picked up. Right now they do not. Oh look, it's that classic shot, isn't it? I assume you'll remember this game. Any chance this will come to console? I don't actually know, but there's not much standing in their way, I have to say. Look at me being evil driving down here that way, all this way. There's not a lot standing in their way, so yeah, it could, because they're running one of the engines that is portable to console, which is Unity. And I would have to say, if you looked at the numbers from Train Sim World, anybody that makes a game just for PC has to be just a tad nutty. Because given that Train Sim World, they've told us a few times that the console is 60% of their sales, I think it makes sense to console up. Prepare for clunk. Bonk. Alright. Let's stop being a smartass and get off here. Go and couple up properly. Let's get our little Ozies connected. Glad hands on the hose bags. Who thought of these things? Now I think I left this one open, so he should actually be pumping up the train pretty happily, I think. Yep, I did. Alright, let's release the handbrake. Release the handbrake on the caboose. Should we ride the locomotive back or we ride the caboose back? Why don't we ride the caboose back? Why not? And how's our load going? 60 of 60? That's fine then. Go back as a brakeman. Back we go. That suggests I don't have a angle cock set properly someplace, doesn't it? I couldn't have though, because the whole train... It's not a handbrake because it's not purple. But when I put the brakes on, the whole train applies brakes. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. Anyway, let's keep going. Seems like fun. It is indeed on Unity. At least I hope it is, because I keep saying that. So I'm pretty sure it is. You can sit in different places in this thing. Actually, I wonder if they've updated the caboose at all. It still looks as featureless and boring as it ever did. There's that classic shot, watching the couplers. That's not bad. I don't mind that too much. And you can actually come up here and you can look out the window. There we go. Well, you can look back along your train, I suppose, too, can't you? Does the light work? Ha ha, look at that. The lamp actually works. Blinded by the light. Yes. Standard games things, the light actually emits from somewhere behind the fitting. Lighting in games does suck, it really does. Can you light the stove yet? No. Speed's still okay for the corners. Unity is a pretty decent engine. I think Unreal's got a bit over it, but it's, I'm told, a much simpler engine to build for. Do I have a tutorial on power braking? Do you mean powering using the reverser? I can show you. I don't know if this game simulates it actually. Let's see what happens. So if we go into forwards gear and just start putting some power on. Yeah. Its sound isn't coping with us, but it is slowing us down. That is pretty much it. So the sound doesn't know what to do about it, but the game does. I do think they've done something about the progression of the sound as you're speeding up. It sounds much better. Much better. Fair box car. Oh no, that's it, Whittier. It's alright. It's alright, I'm going mental. It's fine. We'll see if that oil tank is unloaded yet too. Otherwise we'll just take the box car back to the interchange track. And we do know there's more passengers both ways. Oh, I should have chucked out a fusee, shouldn't I? I forgot. Then we could have figured out what to do with train number 2. Because surely we should be getting into the logging business. Because we've got logging cars there and we've got another locomotive. That'll be a job for a different day. back into Whittier. We left the boxcar on the other line, so we shouldn't be in any danger of whacking into it. But let's just go have a bit more of a look, just to make sure. Bet you I've got an angle cock that's not quite fully open. Bet you that's what that little triangle's trying to tell me. Do what railways everywhere are good at, should we block the siding? Alrighty. Actually, while we're here, why not? Handbrake on. And that should be unloading people. It is. Will we take it back? Should we take it back for another run? I don't know. Hello, BG. How are you? 9 o'clock. What time is it really? It's 6:50. It's getting on to dinner time, so I don't think I will take it on for another run. But I do want to get this carriage, so let's just pop this handbrake on and unhook this bloke. Now I didn't actually check. So that angle cock was fully open there. Let's just check this one. See if it's fully open or only mostly open. If I can get to it. Yeah, it's only, that's what it was, see? It's only partly open. Alright. Not that that seemed to matter too much. Yeah, you can nick off up to the points. You do that. Come on. Orders. Yard forward 20. Probably go with him though, shouldn't we? Can I get on? Can I get on? Nah. Ah, well. Now, while we're here, have they unloaded that yet? No. You're slowing down, you big turkey. Keep going. I'm doing okay. Glad to hear you're doing well. Hopefully everyone is. Yes, I know I've been meaning to find out. Oh, you can't go in the water. No drowning allowed. I do like that there are no visible walls. I hate invisible walls. Let's go and stand here by the switch stand. Like that, I'm even using the American technology. Because we'd call it a point lever. But this is America, so I'll use the American terminology. The whole construction, the whole lot together is a switch. And this, and the one over there, are point rails. Up there's a frog. Or a V crossing, depending on where you come from. Bit more, little train. Bit more. Little bit more. Sounds like he's stopping himself. We'll just let him go. Flick the switch back over. Oi. Reverse. 5. Come and get me. I'm not walking up there. You come get me. Now, you should probably, to actually get a long way in this game, grind all day, every day in this thing, but it's not the kind of thing I do. I chuck a couple of hours into things every now and again, and then I chuck a few other things in. All right, back we go. V asks, do I have by any chance heard anything about the status of the DLC manager for consoles? What's wrong with it? Has it got a problem at the moment? I thought it was on all the consoles. Like, I thought it was on everything. It's on PC too. Which is why when you go into settings and you look at advanced controls for your rail driver, you can only see the locomotives for the route and anything that subs into it that you have loaded. It's absent. It's not something that's actually visible to you, it's invisible. It doesn't actually do anything that you can see. Now, should I do a slightly unorthodox move here and propel this box car while pulling the rest? I could leave the rest in the station, couldn't I? Just do that. What's the switch stand set for? There we go. Whee! God, that looks bad when you do that. I'm pretty sure it's released on all platforms. Because you don't really see it doing anything. Whatever routes you play, it just loads them up, and it loads up anything that subs into them that you own. So you shouldn't really, ideally, actually see any difference at all in what's going on day to day. Since this is the only car ready to go back to the interchange, we're just going to take this one. Now, does it know there's a car there? Or is it just going to bang into it? Nah, it's just going to drive straight into it. But that's okay. I want it to go a bit further anyway. Bonk. Probably don't need to put the air through, but I'm going to. Stop pushing. Wait your turn. Be a good boy, little AI. It really wanted to go that half car, didn't it? That's kind of funny. Alright, road, reverse, go. Go, young fella. brakes, haven't I? That's alright. We should stop though, because the brakes are on in that car. And Dad'll make a mess. Oh, nicely simulated with the flowing air sound. Oh, that makes me so happy. What's that switch set for? That way. Good. Alright, back we go. We're going to chuck this fella on the interchange. And that'll be it for tonight, I think. Yeah, we're allowed to do 30, aren't we? Let's go. Let's go! You think it hasn't been released for video? I'm pretty sure it's out on all consoles and PC. So now you get 93 add-ons installed on Series X, and the stuttering gets worse by the add-ons. I thought it would be a remedy for those problems. Stuttering is almost as gone. Want to keep the add-ons deinstalled. Weird. I only actually install the ones I'm playing with, I have to admit. I do take the others off. I keep my install quite small, but that's also because I've only got 256 gig of storage in the S. So I'm a bit jelly of my storage. Should we run a log train or should I have dinner? I think I should probably have dinner. Ooh, I hope this is set straight or this is going to be a bit rough. Ooh, that's a bit of a fast way to go through a set of points, really. Never mind. Oh, we can start slowing you down anyway. Is the stuttering just to do with how much space it's taking up and the arrangement on disk? Let's stop this guy next to the shed because I need to go and set the points to put it in the right track. Alright, you can stop there. When you do, we'll jump off and go and change some points. Very good. Whoop to you too. That one is set correctly, and we want to set this one just to put him into the outgoing interchange. Yard, reverse, 20 cars. What would happen if you left your locomotive attached to a car that was being... See, that's the noise you get when you get paid. But I was just wondering what would happen if you left your locomotive on the car that's on the interchange. Would you come back and find your locomotive gone? Wouldn't that be interesting? Off you go. Did put a handbrake on this one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Set that back for the other track when we bring the other things back. Now, what I'm curious about... So if I just tell you to move, can you? Do you suddenly get steam and off you go? Apparently. All right, that's how you light up a locomotive. You go, move half a car. Very cool. They're not actually the same, are they? He's not quite moving either. Did you even move at all? No, it's on TSD 3 again. Go on, go. Doesn't appear, so it did whistle, and it tried to move, but it didn't move. Yard forward, about 5. No. It's got a fire. Never had a fire before. It needs water. Oh, it's got no coal. This looks like a much cooler locomotive, actually. You know what we're going to do? We're going to drag this up and put some coal in it. There's a plan. Then maybe it'll steam up properly. Let's just take you half a car forward, though. Oops, because you might want some water. Somewhere up there's a hatch. Let's just jump up there. Are we close enough? Don't think we're quite close enough to make either of them work, so let's just go into manual, reverse, brakes off, a little bit of swizzle, and brakes on. We're going to see water. There we go. I don't think we can quite do coal yet, because I think we'd fill up the locomotive with coal. Go into full forward. Wait till this water finishes loading up, and we'll go and get the other one to bring it up here and fill it up too. He's got 45 tons of coal still. That looks pretty full to me. I reckon you can stop now. There you go. Let's just whack him out of the way. Shut the lid so we don't fall into the thing. Nearly there. That should do, I think. Is good. All right. Back we go. Let's go and get that one and come and coal that up. Did I not set those points? Some would say, nope. Where is that switch stand? Not quite far enough. All right. You're going to stop here and pick me up, aren't you, Jack? Good man. Don't want to keep walking all the time. Back we go. I'm really starting to be quite pleased with the sound on this game. I really am. Now, number 2 is a significantly larger locomotive. And has she got a handbrake on? No. What about the tender? Yep. Yeah, right. I'm not going to worry about air because she hasn't got any. Let's drag her forwards. Question is, after she's steamed up, do we take her out for a bit of a run? Or do I have dinner? To have dinner or not to have dinner? That is the question. I think I'll have dinner. But let's get her ready to go. Because I will use her on the next train, I think. Yeah, alright, you can stop there. A little bit far. It's not quite good enough for either, actually. Let's go a little bit further and we can get some coal in there at least, and then we'll put some water in it. Fill that tender. Maybe not. That might fill the cab. Let's not fill the cab. That should do. No? Yes. Good enough. Where is the hatch in this one for water? It's right in the back. Looks like she's got overflow valves that flood the cab. Not much going on in there. You done? You're done. Here we go. Is that close enough? Guess not. That's close enough. Oh, dead center. Why does the stream of water end at the top of the lid there? It's a bit weird. Once we've culled them, we'll put them back in the shed. And that'll be the end of the day for us today. So next run will be taking out number 2 instead of number 3. We'll probably do it. There should be some more stuff on the interchange by then. We should have some things to bring back. And we should also have bridge things. So there could be more bridge things to bring. Let's just have a look at equipment, milestones. So it's still in progress, phase 1 of 3. So we've delivered the 13 cars. It says 0 of 3 phases complete. I suppose it won't. Well, phase 1 of 3. So I suppose it won't do that until they're unloaded and used. So it takes 3 goes. That means three play days to make it happen. Cool. And we can have a diesel fueling stand, but I don't think I really want to do that. And we can buy the tractor silver, which is the track going out that way. And that would be fine, but we're not going to do that. Employees-wise, I'm not sure if I can. So I managed to hire some shop people. And now that we've got another locomotive working, I'm kind of hoping I can get people. Look at that. No, so I have to be the president. Okay. Can I ban myself? That would be funny. I'm not going to try. You just said that's a that, couldn't you? So if I create a crew for, let's call them crew 1. And we're going to put them on TSD 3. Create. If I can't assign equipment yet, there must be something else I can do. Ah. Okay, so I can create crews, but I can only create 1 crew. Can I create another crew? Create. I can. So crew 2, TSD 2. Create. So I'm in both of them, and I haven't been able to add anybody, but can I do this? So number 3, I want that crew. And we don't need a conditions 100%, so we don't need that. We're not going to sell it. And with our 10-wheeler, we'll put this crew on it. Don't need all that. Now, can I buy people now? No, I can't. That's unfortunate. I can't have people yet. I want to hire some people so that I can start running extra trains, because I want to run more than 1 train at the same time. And I imagine, just guessing, that I need a crew to do that. Anyway, that's all good. And I have got 2 workers that I can't fire, which is annoying. Because what I had grand plans for was to actually fire my 2 workers. But, you know, can't do that. Alright, that's finished anyway. Let's get going. X off. Let's go and put this guy back in the shed. Fell off. It's only 10 AM in the game. Might actually try running on a 4-to-1 fast clock rather than a 2-to-1 fast clock. Let's have a look at that, because that would be in company mode, wouldn't it? In settings? Yeah, let's do a 4-to-1 clock. That just seems better to me. Alright, let's go and disconnect these. I can't get in there. Clunk. Actually, why don't we yard forward 20? You don't even need to go that far, really. Which is which? I think this one is the nearer one, isn't it? Let's go have a look. I don't want to get it wrong. Back you go. Now, while he's doing that, will she move now? Yes! We have another engine. I better get out of your way. You're going to run over me. You're going to just run straight out the back of the shed, aren't you? Going back. What are you doing? You're just gradually wandering off, are you? I've selected you, and I've said to go back. You're just gradually wandering away. Oh, I'm still on TSD 3, aren't I? Why is that, though? Why are you just gradually rolling away? See, I'm still, my controls are... no. Brakes are cut out. That's interesting. Independent brakes never cut out in a train. It's not possible to do it. Interesting. I think because there's only one of me and I haven't hired anybody else, that's probably why. Controls have we got in this one? Got another big injector. Lubricator. Is it displacement one or is it pressure? Pressure, I think. No, maybe displacement because those would be the little windows. No steam, of course. Where's our whistle? I suspect to properly drive two at once, I do actually need another crew, so I'll have to work that out and see how you do it. And if all else fails, watch someone else on Discord. Or on YouTube, rather. I think my front's sticking out, isn't it? Ah, whatever. It'll do. As they say in the classics, it'll do. Let's put a handbrake on. put a handbrake on you, wherever your handbrake is. Where's your handbrake? That's a little strange there. Alright, well, there we have it. 2 locomotives in steam. And I do think that'll be it for today. So we'll call this the end of another day, and we'll go gunk. And there we are. New day, but that'll be it for now. So let's just save that and let's get out. Yeah, you can save it again if you want to. All right, thanks very much for watching, folks. So that's been day 3 on the railway, and lots of fun had by all. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope people who watch it overnight, for me, enjoy it as well, and we'll come back to this game at some point in the not too distant future. So this one, trams, or a few others. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, have fun. See you later. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I always like to get your feedback in the form of likes and comments because they help me understand what you want. Give the channel a subscribe and click on the tinkly things so you don't miss out on any new stuff. And thanks for your ongoing support. And please, be safe out there.